the third co-defendant to
Bond
Mr.
out.
Rooke. He's bond out? Thanks. Ricardo Delgado. Aggravated battery charge.
He does require the services of the Spanish interpreter, and I do have PCR to make, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll take a look.
Su
Bail
abogado
bonds for
tiene-
Aaron Johnson. We already
So-
addressed him.
Su abogado tiene argumento en contra del motivo fundado de su acusación.
All right, sir, the public defender is appointed to represent you. You're charged with aggravated battery.
Señor, el bufete de abogados de oficio fueron designados para que la representen. A usted se le acusa de agresión corporal con agravantes. Wow.
Okay.
Um,
Do you know if the listed victim is also homeless?
¿Saben ustedes si la víctima que tenemos enumerada o es también una víctima desamparada?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sí, su señoría.
Given the fact that within the four corners of the A form, it states that the defendant continued kicking the victim while he was incapacitated and not fighting back, the state would request an elevated bond of $12,000.
Y de acuerdo a la totalidad del informe de arresto, el acusado continuó pateando a la víctima mientras dicha víctima estaba incapacitada. Esa víctima ya no seguía peleando más. Así que la fiscalía está pidiendo que su fianza se eleve a $12,000.
All right, first things first, there's probable cause for the aggravated battery.
Your Honor, I would
Primero que
argue that
todo,
there's no,
hay
sorry,
motivo
go ahead.
fundado ante la acusación de agresión corporal con agravantes.
Aggravated battery requires either a deadly weapon or permanent disfigurement, disability, or great bodily harm, which are not in the four corners of this A form.
Su abogado está alegando que agresión corporal con agravantes requiere algún tipo de lesión severa o algún tipo de lesiones, y eso, dice ella, no se encuentra en el informe de arresto.
I
And given
find
that
that, I'm sorry, go ahead. I thought you were finished.
No, Your Honor, I was just letting the interpreter speak. And given that the state is requesting $12,000 and Mr. Delgado is homeless, that is tantamount to no bond. I'd be requesting
Y
TAP
ya que-
does find probable cause.
Y ya que la fiscalía está pidiendo $12,000 de fianza y el acusado es desamparado, eso es igual que decirle que él no tiene fianza.
The state's position is that beating someone into unconsciousness is sufficient to cause great bodily harm.
La fiscalía dice lo siguiente: el darle una golpiza a alguien hasta el punto de que estaba inconsciente es consistente con agresión corporal con agravantes.
Says incapacitated as well as bleeding profusely from the face.
Dice incapacitado y encima de eso estaba botando muchísima sangre de la cara.
That's enough for aggravated battery at this point.
Señoría, esto es suficiente para justificar agresión corporal con agravantes.
It's a pretty violent accusation, so the court will set a straight bond.
Esta acusación es bastante violenta, así que este tribunal va a imponer una fianza.
What did you ask for, state?
$12,000, Your Honor, just given that this is an F2 and a particularly violent.
La fiscalía está pidiendo que sea $12,000, ya que esto es un delito mayor de segundo grado y particularmente violento.
The standard bond is $7,500. I'll set the standard bond at $7,500.
La fianza de rigor, $7,500. Su señoría
I've
va a
already-
imponer fianza de $7,500.
And I've issued the stay away order.
Y también su señoría emitió una orden de alejamiento.
All right, did you understand me, Mr. Delgado?
Señor Delgado, ¿es que acaso usted me entendió?
Your Honor, I apologize. I didn't hear the bond amount you said.
$7,500.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Gracias, señoría.
Did you understand me, Mr. Delgado?
Señor Delgado, ¿usted me entendió?
No.
No.
All right, so I already issued the stay away order in favor of the listed victim.
Ya su señoría emitió una orden de alejamiento a favor de la víctima. Que ha sido
Did you hear me do that earlier?
Y ya usted me escuchó cuando yo le dije eso.
Did you hear me do that earlier?
¿Es que acaso usted me escuchó cuando yo lo dije anteriormente?
Hey, hey.
Yes, yes.
All right, so I set a straight bond of $7,500. That's the standard bond because it's a The allegations are violent.
Su señoría emitió una orden directa de $7,500 porque los alegatos son bastante violentos.
You understand?
¿Eso usted me entendió?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's all.
Muy bien, gracias. Eso es todo.
Alexander Roque.
He's an in-state fugitive.
Mr. Roque,
As a fugitive from Broward County, but it's an ROR, Your Honor.
do you understand English?
Yes, yes, I was born here, ma'am.
All right. Well, you never know these days. So
Yeah.
the public defender is appointed to represent you. Okay, you're charged with carjacking. The state's moving for pretrial detention. They want me to hold you no bond. So it looks like the allegation stems from Prado Auto Sales. Started out as a test driving of a vehicle, ended up with a carjacking. All right, there's probable cause for the carjacking. There's also probable cause for the battery. You need to stay away from Mario Rodriguez. It's a 500-foot restriction. No direct or indirect messages. Do you understand me so far?
Ma'am.
Also, 119 Northwest 31st Street. Stay away from that location. That's also 500 feet. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
What is it that you have pending in Broward?
It was I think.
Ms. Taylor, I can ask Ms. I know
yeah,
you don't want him to talk about Ms. Taylor. I know you don't want him to talk about the facts of the case, but
Sure.
please don't mute them when I'm asking the court, when I'm asking them questions. All right, what is it that you have pending in Broward?
I think it's something about a fraudulent check. I don't know, something really.
So
low.
for whatever reason, your lawyer or whoever managed to get that wanted
It's another robbery.
pretrial case set at ROR. So you're not being held for Broward, but you still have that. So please keep in mind the Broward case. You understand?
Yes, I know they told me when I bond out, I have to go over there and report to get my name back on the calendar too.
Okay, so
Yes.
for now, the state's motion for pretrial detention is granted. You're gonna be held no bond on the carjacking. So no bond, count one, $1,000, count two. You'll go in front of a judge on Monday, and that judge will determine if they're gonna continue to hold you. There might be a possibility that you and the government, meaning the state of Florida, can come to an agreement on pretrial release on these allegations from this auto sale place. Do you understand? Do you understand?
So I
Alright.
go back Monday.
Yeah. The case will, not you, but the public defender will be in court for you. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, I believe I sent.
Mine? Oh, all right. Well, I guess I'll see Mr. Roque on Monday.
I believe I sent the order to the state and I sent it to the F-15 and then also the email I found on the bar website.
Let me ask my clerks here. Now you guys can't upload, right? No, we'll just do it on Monday. I'll just do it on Monday, Miss Arthur. I do see the email that came in. Thank you.
Okay. Does Your Honor have any concerns with the order or anything that
I haven't looked at it, but I saw the email. If I need to change anything, I'll change and send it back to you guys.
Okay.
And then I'll figure out a way to e-file it on Monday. So that everyone gets a copy of what we did here on the record. Miss Sims from the bond corrections, did you see them before I go off record? Did you see the message that Miss Sims has in the chat about Aaron Johnson? One of the last cases we dealt with.
No, Your Honor, I didn't see it.
All right, so it says here, the release desk contacted. The release desk is saying that Aaron Johnson can't bond out until they go in front of a judge. Can we promote Rhonda Sims? Corrections, can you grab the jail card? Remember, we dealt with them. That was one of the last 5 cases we did.
Let me see if we can get the jail card, Your Honor. The defendant's not here either.
Right,
Your Honor-
because the note was bond out, Miss Sims.
Yes, the release desk contacted my office stating that he had to see the judge because he's a career offender. I can tell you his prison record is.
I mean, it
old.
doesn't,
Yeah,
well, I mean, I'm just
it's
told that,
relative.
look, They could be the alphabet soup. If it's a crime where the legislature has said they don't have to see me and they can bond out, they can bond out, and corrections will apply the standard bond. So, was the only case he had pending that you're trying to bond him out on the drug charge?
Yes.
Okay, so, and he doesn't have anything else pending, so he didn't see me in misdemeanors, he didn't see another judge
No.
prior. So it looks like the total bond is 5,000, right?
Right.
So corrections,
Yes, Judge.
yeah, they're gonna try to figure that out right now.
Judge, the defendant is a bond out. We don't have his jail card. We have no information on the defendant. So we're gonna have to reset him for tomorrow.
You want me to reset him for tomorrow?
Yes, Judge.
Okay,
Thank you.
oh, hold on, do you guys have it? So what do you want to do? He's number 41 on page 13.
Yeah, we can manually.
Yeah? So Eric, you guys are gonna have to pull the A form, right? I mean, at least it's towards the end of the calendar and it's easily findable. That's the right word, findable, findable is the right word. All right, Ms. Sims, he'll be reset tomorrow.
Okay, thank you,
If
Judge.
you clear it up between now and tomorrow, bond him out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
What do I do with this? Well done, I'll see you Monday.
All right, let's talk about that. We had a wide range of issues on the docket, but a few hearings really stood out, particularly that of Mr. Ricardo Delgado. This one involved an aggravated battery charge, and the entire exchange had the weight of serious allegations and the challenge of navigating them in real time, especially with a Spanish interpreter assisting throughout. Judge Mindy Glazer was steady and methodical, listening to the defense argue that the arrest affidavit didn't establish probable cause for the aggravated element, meaning there wasn't clear evidence of great bodily harm or a weapon. But the state countered that the victim was incapacitated and still being kicked while bleeding significantly. And right there, Judge Glazer made the call. This was violent enough to justify the charge at this stage. She declined the state's elevated bond request of $12,000, but didn't go light, either opting instead for the standard bond of $7,500. It was a sharp, fair move. She issued a stay-away order, asked multiple times for verbal understanding, and didn't let the language barrier become a legal one. Mr. Delgado eventually acknowledged the court's orders, albeit after a few nudges. Then came Mr. Alexander. Rooke's case, a carjacking allegation that started as a simple test drive and somehow escalated into a serious felony. Judge Glazer found probable cause not just for the carjacking, but also for the battery, and granted the state's motion. For pretrial detention, no bond on count 1. She was clear about what came next. Mr. Rooke would go before a division judge on Monday, where the question of release or continued hold would be reconsidered. She also checked on his pending out-of-county charges, making sure to clarify that. While he wasn't currently held for Broward, the responsibility to follow up on those charges was still on him. And finally, in a moment that speaks to how well Judge Glazer manages a crowded docket, she juggled procedural hiccups like missing jail cards and corrections desk issues with patience and poise. When the release desk flagged that Aaron Johnson couldn't bond out due to career offender status, she calmly reset the matter for tomorrow and asked staff to coordinate. No drama, no confusion, just clear courtroom management. What stood out throughout was Judge Glazer's insistence on clarity, from ensuring stay-away orders were heard and understood to her firm but respectful responses when things got murky. This wasn't a chaotic courtroom, it was a well-run machine. Even if the gears sometimes needed a little WD-40, if you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read everyone,